told your friend you're not okay.
Another brilliant achievement was carved in the career of a global icon, when Kim Taehyung, V of BTS, made history after being named Forbes Korea Top Idol 2025, a prestigious award that further solidified his name at the top of the global entertainment industry. Amidst the fast-paced K-pop competition, where every year brings new faces ready to challenge the dominance of the legends, Taehyung has increasingly demonstrated that his charisma is unmovable, irreplaceable, and undisputed. Photos of him circulating show a visual with an unmatched aura, messy hair that still looks artistic, emitting a sharp that seems to penetrate the camera, and a fashion style that combines simplicity and togetherness with a touch of mystery that is his trademark. He does not just appear as an idol, but as a figure who brings atmosphere, presents aesthetics, and sets new standards every time he appears in public. The trophy displayed there, which states Forbes X Idol Champ, is not just an object awarded, it is a concrete symbol of the votes of millions of supporters who have given their endless support, reflecting how Taehyung continues to lead in such a competitive category. Forbes Korea, through a large-scale vote and in-depth assessment of an idol's impact in the industry, not only crowned Taehyung as the winner, but also recognized his influence that has transcended the boundaries of music, fashion, culture, and global digital trends. The year 2025 seems to be a new golden era for Taehyung, with achievements continuing to flow, as if his every move was destined to make headlines. His success in winning the Top Idol title is inseparable from his consistent contribution to creating quality works, his involvement in the world of visual arts, and his reputation as a trendsetter in various parts of the world. With every content release, whether it be music, concept photos, fashion projects, or personal activities, Taehyung's name is always the center of hot discussions, solidifying his status as one of the most influential figures of his generation. This award is also strong proof that his popularity is not only based on the big name of BTS, but on his own identity as V, a multi-talented artist who captivates the public with quality and authenticity. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, fans from around the world celebrated the win with pride, knowing that every vote they cast had become part of a new chapter in history written by their favorite idol. The Forbes Korea Top Idol 2025 trophy is not just an institutional recognition, but a shared celebration between Taehyung and the millions of fans who have accompanied him every step of the way. This achievement also reflects how Taehyung continues to strengthen his position not just as a singer, but as a global icon with deep-rooted cultural influence. He represents the changing landscape of modern entertainment, where talent, visuals, emotional intelligence, and digital strategy combine to create a figure not only loved but admired internationally. As the world looks ahead to the future, this award marks the beginning of a new chapter that promises more surprises, more monumental achievements, and more historic moments from a Taehyung who doesn't seem to be slowing down one bit. And as if Taehyung's win as Forbes Korea Top Idol 2025 was just the beginning of a massive wave that was already on its way to a crest, the K-pop world was once again shocked by how the reverberations of the achievement spread far beyond mere trophies and titles. After the crowning was announced, international media began to highlight Taehyung's phenomenon as something that goes far beyond the definition of an idol, making him a new symbol of global fame that is not only measured by sales figures, social media popularity, or musical achievements alone, but by his unique ability to build emotional bridges with a global audience. The previous narrative that emphasized his aura, visuals, and artistic charisma has now evolved into a broader discussion, as fashion magazines, art critics, and entertainment analysts begin to dissect how one figure has been able to maintain relevance for years without losing his essence. Even after the title of Forbes Korea Top Idol 2025 was celebrated on various platforms, public attention has only intensified, creating a wave of anticipation for what he will do next, a sign that the win does not close a chapter, but rather opens a series of new, bigger ones in his career. In a short time, the global market saw a surge of interest in products, brands, and projects related to him, proving that Taehyung's influence was not just a shining star, but a ray of sunshine that illuminated the entire industry. Every post, every activity, even every small gesture involving him became the subject of in-depth analysis, emphasizing Taehyung's powerful influence on popular culture. The Forbes trophy displayed in the previous photo is now considered a new icon, a symbol of victory that represents not just 2025, but an era led by someone in a class of its own. Fans across the globe organized global celebration projects, including giant billboards, drone shows, and mass streaming to honor Taehyung's achievements, which have not only brought pride to Korea but also to the Asian entertainment world. Consequently, various entertainment industry experts began to acknowledge that Taehyung's popularity dynamics are one of the most stable and impressive phenomena in K-pop history. He has never faded like many other stars. Instead, he has shone ever brighter, matured artistically, and become increasingly relevant to the younger generation. The connection to his previous accomplishments, characteristics described in the initial narrative, such as his unique charisma, stunning visuals, and boundless artistic appeal, now coalesce into a larger picture of how Taehyung maintains his position as an icon with a consistency rare for any public figure. This Forbes award not only confirms his current stature, but also signals that Taehyung is entering a new phase, one where his name isn't just leading trends, but setting standards for the world to follow. And while fans are still celebrating this achievement, rumors of Taehyung's new projects are beginning to emerge, major collaborations, music touted as more emotional and mature, and even reports of global brands courting him for exclusive ambassadorships. All of this demonstrates that the previous narrative depicting him as a cultural phenomenon is not hyperbole. He is truly a figure capable of changing the course of the industry with his mere presence. With all the glory of his recent accomplishments, it seems the world should brace itself, because Taehyung's journey is far from over, and the future promises many new chapters no less significant than the Forbes Korea Top Idol 2025 achievement that is now officially part of his history. The wave of euphoria generated by Taehyung's win as Forbes Korea Top Idol 2025 slowly morphed into a larger wave as cultural analysts began discussing how this achievement could be the starting point for a broader transformation in the Korean and global entertainment industry. This achievement didn't stand alone. It was driven by a long journey already outlined in the previous narrative, how Taehyung has consistently maintained his relevance, maintained his visual and artistic appeal, and radiated a cultural influence that has grown steadily over time. As the public looked back on all he had accomplished over the years, they realized that this Forbes award wasn't a surprise, but a well-deserved achievement, an achievement that seemed preordained, given how he continues to set new standards with every step. In the weeks following the trophy announcement, the domino effect began to become apparent. Search volumes for his name skyrocketed, global brands quickly adjusted their strategies, and fans launched a wave of global campaigns that further reinforced the narrative that Taehyung had reached a level of influence that was no longer merely relevant, but monumental. Pundits have begun to talk about the Taehyung phenomenon as one of the rarest examples of an idol not only maintaining the spotlight, but completely controlling it. They highlight how the seemingly effortless yet iconic fashion style in the previous photo created a major conversation in the international styling industry, how the Forbes Korea trophy became an absolute symbol of global legitimacy, and how the reaction of fans worldwide demonstrates that Taehyung's popularity is not just a trend, but a substantial, solid foundation. The initial narrative depicting his immense contribution now feels more complete as the public sees more clearly how all these elements are interconnected: visuals, talent, social influence, digital power, and the support of an unparalleled fanbase.